Welcome everyone. So the queen here have some beef, and I am going to cure my own beef. So back home in Jamaica we call it salt beef, and we use this to make salt beef soup, red pea soup, or we also use the salted beef to make like stew peas. The stew peas with salt beef, or salt peas red pea soup, salt beef red pea soup. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's one of the most delicious. So here I have a nice container that I am going to put my salt beef in. You want to make sure that this container can be locked tight, or you have to use some tape or cling wrap to make sure it's sealed properly. So for the salt beef, it's pretty easy. So what we're gonna do, we are just gonna use some salt. You can use any salt, but I prefer to use the coarse salt because that's what we use back home, right? The coarse salt. So I'm just trying to get the lighting a little bit better. Yeah. So here I have my coarse salt, and I am going to just put this over the beef. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my beef in my plate, and I'm gonna do them one at a time, okay? So I'm just gonna pour out the salt on top of the beef. So the more salt you have on your beef, the better. Alright, so you can't put too less salt. There's no such thing. It's best if you have more, because it will spoil instead of curing the beef or whatever meat you're curing, right? So you can use the same procedure to do any kind of meat, like your your corn pork. This is how you do your corn pork as well. So as you can see, I'm spreading out the salt on the beef. So what I did, I made the salt go to the bottom so I can get some on the bottom as well. Just like that. See, make sure you have enough salt. So I'm just gonna leave that salt. I'm gonna leave that salt in the bottom of my plate, and I am going to go in with some pimento seeds. So I ground the pimento seeds. So I'm just gonna go in with some pimento seeds, and you just wanna put that all over your corn meat or your beef. Nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some pimento seeds on the other side as well. Yeah. All right. So for security, what I always do, I always use some fine salt just to make sure that I'm getting all parts of my meat covered in salt, because this is how you cure your meat. So I'm going in with the fine salt. You can use any coarse salt or any fine table salt. Okay, so I'm going in on one side, and I'm going to turn this over again, and I'm going on the other side with my fine salt, because you want to make sure, as I'm saying, make sure you have enough salt on here, because if you don't have enough salt, your beef or your meat is going to spoil instead of curing. We don't. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I think my phone went blank. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do the same for the other piece of beef. So we're just gonna rest that on top, and we're gonna go in with our salt. You can use any one first. So you can use this salt first, and then you can use the other one. If you're watching this and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscription button for your queen. Thumbs up the live. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this is how you cure your meat. Alright, let me know if this is how you cure your meat. Enough salt, as I'm saying, you can't have it too much salt. It's best if you have a lot of salt than you have a small amount of salt. Then I am going to go on top with my coarse salt, and then on top again with my other set of salt. See that? That's how we do it. We're gonna use some more pimento seed on the top layer as well. So I'm just gonna ground some more pimento seeds. So I have my little thingy right here. If you have a bigger one, go ahead and use your bigger one, but I have a little tiny one, so let's just ground my pimento seeds. Forgive me if this is making too much noise. Turn down your volume just a little bit, okay? Alright, just a little bit more. Alright, so I think that's good. I'm just going to go on top with my pimento seed and underneath as well. Soak that in, press that in. Going over again with my pimento seeds. Okay, I have some right here. I'm just gonna take them up. I'm not wasting anything and putting that on. So I'm trying to get some of the salt on top again. So basically this is how you cure your meat. All right, so I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm going to do. Let me know in the comment section below if this is how you cure your meat. I know everyone cure their meat differently, and I would like to know in your neck of the woods how you cure your meat. I know some people put this over the fireside, like back home in Jamaica as well. We put it over the fireside. So this is what it is looking like. All salted and cured. You don't want any hair to get into this, so what you want to do, you want to make sure that this is sealed properly. If you have like a small bucket, I don't know if you know the bucket that they sell like the pig's tail in. If you have a small bucket like that, that could be used as well. So you want to make sure that this is locked tight, and I'm going to wrap this with some cling wrap. What you want to do now, you want to leave this on your counter. Leave this on your counter for about a week for it to cure. Make sure that you don't get any water or anything inside, because your meat will go spoil. All right, let me give you one last look on my cured beef, and I will end this live. So this is what my cured beef is looking like. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Leave in the comment section below. Let me know what your cured beef recipe is. How do you cure your beef? This is how I do mine. I will be making some nice peas stew with this. I'll be making some corned beef red pea stew with this. Let me know what you think about it. It is looking lovely. It's smelling so good with the pimento seeds. So until next time, stay safe and God bless you.